What up, it's Timus here. Now, I just checked out this Netflix series simply titled True Story. Now, True Story is literally a drama series that stars Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes, who actually plays brothers of all people. I mean, when they first announced Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes were gonna be playing brothers, I'm like, okay, are we getting like a twin situation here? But this, I gotta say, is it's really a intriguing series. I mean, it's really like the Kevin Hart that it's a very dark Kevin Hart role that you never like. I have seen Kevin Hart do dramatic stuff before. Obviously, most recent Fatherhood, of course, the Upside he was great in. But man, I tell you right now, Kevin Hart needs some award buzz for this. He is so good in this one. I mean, here you got Kevin Hart who plays Kid, who's this rising comic star, still at the top of his world. His new superhero movie is nearly $1 billion at the box office. He's also sold out stand-up. He's also at this like sold out stand-up tour is about to kick off in his hometown of Philadelphia, and of course here his older brother Carter, played by Wesley Snipes, brings trouble and escalating debt with him wherever he goes, and here and kids like Power House team manager Todd, played by Paul Alderstein, is his as well as his bodyguard Herschel, played by Black Lightning's Will Catler, and Punch Up Rider Billy, played by Tony Newsom, who I believe is supposed to be in the new Spider-Man movie, by the way. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Uh, is very experiencing cleaning up his mess and all, and of course when he ends up waking up after the night partying next to this dead woman, and so he is over his head, and that's before his like attempt to address the situation, introduce Slimmy Geek Fixer Ari, who's actually portrayed by Billy Zane, who I did not even knew that was Billy Zane at first. I'm like, dang, nice to see Billy Zane back, no? But of course, Carlton and Kid tried to hide the body, and and not to mention, Ari's psychotic brothers, played by John Ellis and Chris. I can never pronounce this dude's name, but he was just seen in Red Notice. He of course played Mo in the Three Stooges movie a couple years ago. The actor's name is Chris Diamantopoulos, I think his name is. I can never pronounce his name so well. But they're pretty much like Ari's, brothers, and they want like get revenge on his on their brother's death. And so, Kid also has like this. He also has like this fan who ends up seeing what they did, and his fan is played by the dude from Luke Cage, Dio Ross, I think his name is. And then like an incident where where Dio Ross's character wants like a picture of Kid, but Kid gives him like a really big attitude, and so he's trying to apologize because Ross's character has like this Ross's character named Jane has a picture of them shown by away and stuff like that. So yeah, I gotta say this is a really dark series. I mean, Kevin Hart pretty much plays like a very fictionalized version of himself, and I gotta say he does such a good job here. Kevin Hart. Of course, I am a big Kevin Hart fan. I think the dude is hilarious. But when this guy wants to get into the dramatic territory, I gotta say he does pretty good when it comes to the dramatic stuff. Like I thought his performance in this was terrific. His on-screen chemistry with Wesley Snipes was great. I mean, Wesley Snipes is great in this movie. Uh, but yeah, it's definitely really. I mean, it's definitely really. This is a series worth checking out. I mean, it's only 7 episodes, and it's not that long, so you can binge this thing in one day. Really solid series. If you guys have not seen it, I mean, if you have not really seen True Story, and spoiler, it's not based on a true story. Just letting you know. But if you have not really seen True Story or 7 episodes on Netflix, go watch it. It's a really intriguing series. Anyway, let me let you guys. Did you have a chance to check out True Story? If so, what story? Did you like it? Did you not like it? And would you like to see Kevin Hart in more dramatic stuff in the future? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Simu signing off.